Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Please reach out to me directly. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for pricing. Today, we are discussing the white gold MB&F HM3 Megawind. A model launched in 2013. It takes certain elements from the 2010 HM3 and accentuates them with a larger, more efficient winding rotor, a reprofiled set of lugs, and a more readable time display. So this watch, in white gold, or principally in white gold because several materials are used, measures 50.6 millimeters from side to side, from lug tip to lug tip, a relatively compact 46.8 millimeters, and then it is thick at 17.6 millimeters. This is not a watch that fits under a sleeve. But one of the changes from the HM3 to the Megawind is that the lug junction became a little bit more conventional with spring bars rather than screws and bars, and the lugs are a little bit more spare, so they're narrower across, and the watch is easier to wear than the original HM3. On my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, you can see the lugs don't actually come anywhere near the edge of my wrist. So the watch is large. You could actually wear this on a wrist as small as 14 centimeters circumference, and you'd really have no trouble. And this down the barrel angle really tells the tale of how the watch fits. But remember, it's thick. It's also heavy. You get a lot of precious metal with this watch and a very substantial timekeeping machine. As you can see, the strap is a combination of large rectangular scale alligator leather with a semi-gloss finish in black. There's a monotone black stitch. The edges are folded, and on the underside, you can see this is a Camille Fournet French-made strap for MB&F. Camille Fournet making the OEM straps for a lot of brands such as Jaeger LeCoultre. They are an ultra haute de gamme strap maker. The strap, of course, is proprietary, and you can see that the spring bars are curved to better trace the arc of the case. And take note, only one of the spring bars is actually curved, and that's because the case is curved on that side. So the attention to detail is exceptional. G&F Chatelain makes this leaf spring double deployant clasp, which you can see is a combination of materials, both white gold and titanium. The spring will snap the clasp shut and hold it shut when you wish it to close, and it will also snap open when you pull it past a certain point of resistance. The MB&F Battle Axe logo is present on the buckle itself, and you can see the same for the rotor. Taking a quick look at the case, it's a combination of polish and satin. The contrast plays handsomely. You can see that Battle Axe rotor on the crown as well, the double-sided Battle Axe. And we have a time display that is a scrolling display. Initially, on the HM3, it was very difficult to read the time from over the top. You generally had to look at the two indices and read from head on. I'll show you how this works here. You pull the crown out, because it is a screw-down crown. And so right here, you could see how the scrolling time display works. Now we're looking at 12:40. Now it's 12:45. Now it's 1. So you read at the index. But it's also a lot easier to read from the top now, with conventional indices and Arabic numerals. The watch does not have the date of the original HM3. That's been eliminated in favor of a larger and more efficient winding rotor, hence the name Megawind. The timepiece uses what's obviously a Girard-Perregaux 3000 series movement, and it's an automatic winder with bidirectional action. It features a stop seconds function, even though it doesn't actually have a seconds display. That's because of the Girard-Perregaux movement's inherent stop seconds functionality. It's a 36 joule movement. It winds unidirectionally, and it has a 50-hour power reserve. It beats away at 28,800 vibrations per hour. All of this is water resistant down to 30 meters. The timepiece, we'll take a quick look just to assuage any concerns. The timepiece does not have any lume whatsoever. So some versions of the HM3 have lume. I want to be clear, this is not one of them. Everything else about the watch is scintillating, though. This is a watch designed to be seen, not hidden in the dark. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details of this watch that fuses MB&F styling with a Girard-Perregaux base movement and an elite Agenor time-telling module. Take a quick look on the bottom, and you can see part of the drive system for that Agenor time display module. Remember, Agenor, under Jean-Marc Wiederrecht, has been a creator of high complications from the 1980s to the present. Harry Winston, the Opus series, as well as their serial production watches. Of course, we have MB&F and many others. Agenor is one of the elite names in high horology, and their fingerprints are all over this HM3 Megawind. Again, reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.